Alright guys, this is Jerningham here. Coronavirus South Africa. This is how it's affecting it and stuff. We're going to play the video. Right, so...
Gauteng has recorded the highest number of fatalities in the last 24-hour cycle.
The morning sun brings little relief in a South African township called Alexandra. The storm has arrived in the frigid depths of winter, and the people who live here are virtually defenseless. We found hundreds of people seeking COVID tests and treatment at the local clinic, and the length of this queue would test anyone's endurance.
In my community, we have to bury a lot of people, and it's hard for us. It's really hard because they're really close to us, and we use the same tap or the same toilets, and we don't have any sanitation inside the toilets, you see. So we're really scared.
Social distancing, please. Social distancing.
This country has the highest rate of infection on the African continent, but the reality on the streets is even worse than that. We joined Dimpo Mateo on her second attempt to get a COVID test. She had diarrhea, a fever, and shortness of breath. Do you think you will be able to get a COVID test today?
By the look of things, I don't think I'll be tested today. You can see how long is the queue. People are too many.
Yeah. It makes you wonder whether we really know how bad this crisis is when...
It's really bad. It's really bad. When people don't know if they are sick or not, so obviously maybe the figures are up there.
It's one of the most densely populated communities in the country. 500,000 people living in a couple of square miles, including Dimpo's family, who share a tiny plot with 5 other households. Her sister Neo told me she's got exactly the same symptoms. Can you isolate here?
Not really, because there's 7 of us in the house, and it's not really possible.
How many people live in this compound?
There's 4 people in that house, and there's 2 in there, and in that other house there's 5 of them. Oh, and there's an old man that lives alone in the about 19.
19 people in this compound?
Yeah.
Neo tried to get a COVID test at 3 local clinics. Eventually, she paid at a private facility and tested positive.
I'm scared that my mom is old, and she's the one who's busy bringing me food, whatever I need, she brings it. So if I infect her, I'll feel very bad.
Yes.
It's not a good situation.
It's not a good situation. And you can see, Alexander, we've got small houses. How are you going to isolate yourself as an elderly person from the other person who's got COVID?
Chronic in the middle.
The fear and insecurity which cloaks the residents of this community is shared by those charged with looking after them. COVID-19 tests are provided to hard-pressed community health workers, but they have to wait for weeks to get the results.
So, as it have tested last week, I'm still waiting for my results. I don't know when they will be back. We have a week right now.
You could be positive right now.
I don't know. You see?
And you're working in the community.
I'm busy with the community, I'm busy with my colleagues.
But this is a problem, isn't it?
You see? So that's a problem. You can't test and come back to work.
Government ministers have raised the alarm as the total number of infected hurtles towards 500,000. But the people of Alexandra know everyone's at risk as they grapple for ways to survive. John Sparks, Sky News, Johannesburg.
Well, it's very saddening news for across the world for this thing, but I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys and girls. See you in the next video. Peace. Hopefully things get better. We can all hope.